So, can I count on you to keep me in line?
You're doing a great job.
Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Gantriak. Hello, Yohei. Hello, Michaela. Good to see everyone. Hopefully your Monday's going well. Yeah, ew, Monday. Yeah, can confirm. Tonight we're going to play some more Disco Elysium. I think the next thing we were going to work on was helping the lead programmer from the radio game figure some stuff out at the church. I think that was one of the main things that I wanted to get done. And then yeah, we'll see where the game takes us. You went and renewed your license today. It took 5 minutes. Been putting it off for a month and a half because it gave me anxiety over 5 minutes. Well, I'm glad it didn't take long at all. Easy as slicing fresh baked bread. All better. Okay. Okay. You know, you make one little adjustment to your setup for stuff off stream, and then I forget to do everything for when I want to stream. I'm a professional. Trust me, it will happen again. That's true. You will have to renew your license again someday. Is there a long break screen? I don't. What do I have? Mine just says be right back, right? Oh, it does say short break. There isn't. Technically, you do get paid, so you are a professional. Yeah. Ooh, technicality. That's right. I do. Okay. Got my flashlight in hand. I don't think I need that. Oh. Spirit Core and Shivers. It's pretty good. But I want to change over to Empathy and hand-eye coordination. Or maybe Spirit Core and Visual Calculus. Let's go Trench Coat. I just meant the whole philosophic concept. I had one with the director of my company where I looked her dead in the eye and said, I had been worrying about this for 2 weeks. I finished the project in 10 minutes. I have learned nothing from this, and it will happen again. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. It also means the list of things I'm a professional for is stupidly huge and random. See? Just a whole bunch of professionals here. Don't mind us. Let's see. It is currently almost noon in game. We are gonna go... Oh boy. We're gonna go to the church. Oh wait, I guess I should look at my tasks. There is that. Take on la responsabilité. Oh yeah. Find the phasmid. First restock the trap you left empty before trick. The trick is to remember which one it was. Oh no, which one did we leave empty? It was... Oh, we gotta go deliver bad news. We should probably go do that. Go to Billy Majon's apartment to deliver bad news. Apartment number 20. Okay, let's go do that. We got lots to do. Ooh, what was that? The must-see smell of potato cellar is in spring emanates from the air vent. Oh, yeah. I always get anxious over things like that. And even though it always works out well, it never gets better. Yeah. I could wrap up everything into one title. Professional Googler. That's pretty cool. So... Apartment 20? Which one's apartment 20? How do I know? Bathroom. I don't remember which one's number 20, so I guess we're just taking a stab in the dark. Wait, would these be 20?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Oh, 20 would be upstairs. Well, that makes sense. Wait, why can't I go over there? Didn't I just walk through here before? Thought so. What? What am... Oh, I know what it is. I remember what. You've done plumbing, carpet laying, pet grooming, website building, graphic design, car repair, and so many others, all paid, all Google trained. Ha! Awesome.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allons, yo. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear some light footsteps and what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Any advice on how to tell her he's...
Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Okay. What if I don't want to do this? No, yeah, okay.
The lieutenant motions to...
Hello? Who is it?
Voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Okay. An empty pack of red Astras cigarettes hidden under the bed. Same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Packages of humanitarian aid. Marconi. Some leftovers kept warm on the stove. Smells like buckwheat and onion. A chalk-drawn height chart for children and growth over the years. Aww. Hello, Ivysaur. Textbook for high school, mathematics, trigonometry. Clock is ticking with odd cheerfulness and posters of contemporary pop stars on the wall. How are you? From back here, besides the Hylian shield in cool colors, your other two posters look like they should be the skills from this game. Oh, yes. Yeah. I have 6 different posters, and I swapped out one of them for the Hylian shield. Yeah. Yeah, we got, Witcher, and then, noir-style detective smoking with a wolf companion. Just a heads up, this is going to be a rough conversation to go through. We are potentially notifying this woman of her husband's death. Tree skill, Gagolian, instant cheat mode. New Gago stream game. Pick out when the posters change. Yeah. Yeah, this is my first playthrough.
It's you from the bookstand.
For a moment, she seems paralyzed, just looking at you and the lieutenant. Then she snaps out of
She
it.
must know you're here because of her husband.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks around the
Tea,
kitchen.
lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. Condensation from stepping inside. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm all right.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your
No.
face.
This is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Some small talk. I noticed you were been cooking something.
People got to eat? What is this about? Why are you suddenly asking me about my cooking?
Ah, we made her anxious. Damn it. Damn it, rhetoric. Alright.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Alright. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mejean, was found on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Mejean, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh,
She touches her cheek, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want
Wait.
you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
Was he literally just here? Because we found the body... Wait.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. Still hard to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. We've pretty much already ruled it as an accident, so I feel like there's this feels weird to say because it means that we're still investigating it, but we're not really. We've gone this route, so I guess we'll just stick with this.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet. Or say yes. I mean, there was alcohol all around him. He had thrown up. Probably. Maybe this would be the better way to go. We don't know yet.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears. as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
That's fucking dark. It'll be etched in her mind forever. Here's the very choice that would destroy her. Yeah, I know. Hey, if you say this, it's going to stick with her the rest of her life. It's like, oh, wow.
The handkerchief.
Here, take this. Give her the lieutenant's handkerchief. Give her the lieutenant's handkerchief.
A small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
Is that the one you wiped your puke mouth on? Shh. It's been a day or two since that occurred, so we've likely washed it. That's my belief, and I'm sticking with it.
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No? Oh, I see. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact
A
information.
very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her and leave the room. Oh.
You did well.
The lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment, the balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view over the district. I know, that is they voice acted that very well. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right. This case is closed then.
Let's go.
You should return to the boardwalk now that the body has been taken away. There's something you need to see.
There is? What do you mean?
A little something that your visual cortex has put together while you were away. Oh no, it's one of those show, don't tell things, isn't it? You can just stop by whenever you're close. It should be quick enough.
Really? Huh. What does that mean, though? Can I fast travel from here? One little quality of life update I wish that they had put in is just let you fast travel from anywhere. It seems silly to give you a fast travel system, but then you have to walk to specific locations in order to do it. So we go to the docks. That's right, I can zoom out. I forgot. In this case, I'm assuming it means that something doesn't add up and we're gonna have a whole new... Aw, shit. Yeah, could be. Yohei is the killer! You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling. Past is cool. Come back here when it snows. Relax. It's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Revachol? Hopefully. Looking back at you from the rest... You. Yohei. You've got some explaining to do. Oh, I could walk through here. Oh, they're back. Oh. I think... Is this the trap that I found empty? No, I don't
The
think
locusts aren't doing all too well, but this... Morel's trap stands empty, just like the boathouses around it. The wind ruffles your sweaty hair. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
Oh, also, it was visual calculus that wanted us to go in there, so I better go back to having bonus visual calculus stuff. I think that's everything I have for visual calculus, just +2. Oh, that's -1. My hat kind of like his. I think they're... I would say his hat's closer to a ball cap. We have another cryptozoological incident incoming. Could be. Oh, we never did try to go in there. Suppose I should do that also. Just gotta find this dock. Where is this dock? Over here?
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rags. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
Urban Detritus would make a good band name. Yeah, you're right. Detective Gecko versus Bigfoot. Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps, but anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
There, 1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay, through heavy, dark grey curtains of rain, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Tiomotiri was a Revacholian colony on Ilmaran. The Suzerainties population was mostly Ilmaran Areopagites, up to 97%. The region was known for its tobacco export, hence the name.
All right, chat. Do we want to know a whole lot more about this cigarette company and brand? Or consider the cigarettes unimportant? Stop listening and start smoking. Ew. I don't want used butts. Ugh. I'm not sure. Part of me says fuck it, knowledge is power, but question everything.
Oh, you do? The butts you saw had a silhouette of a boy wearing a coffee hat, a tobacco picker. This boy is the Tiamatiri brand logo. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Juan, a local blend from the southern islands, or Astra, a legendary cigarette from Grad. Tiamatiri is favored by older men who like its old-fashioned paper filter tips, insane amount of tar, and the sweet smells of colonialism and halva.
There you go. All right, so I think we can cross that one off. Still need to do the boardwalk and the island. I'm surprised I didn't get... I've already been down the boardwalk, but... Me staring into the camera? Does that make you nervous? Actually, I'll come back to this. I just remembered, I haven't found Ruby yet, and that moves... I know that I was warned that will move things forward, and I won't be able to complete a lot of this if I do that. So we shall wait on that. Where was this damn...
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall.
Well, we've already done
another
this.
7 shades, a cold behind the...
So if this is the boardwalk, is there not... Maybe I guess this is the edge of the map. Okay. Damn it, where was that pier? I don't understand. Where did we find him? I feel really dumb. I honestly don't remember where we found the body. I thought it was off of a pier in the back there. Boop. Hey, Ada. Yeah, right there. How do I get there? You have French vanilla ice cream. Ooh. Ooh la la. Playing Minecraft. Awesome.
The cold sea breeze stings your face as you step on the boardwalk. The body is gone. But something still lingers in the air, and high above it, against the grey. A luminous wheel of pleasure, and all things bright. Its wooden frame creaking in the wind. 12 red cabins form a circle that stretches from the engine below to the flocks of seagulls up in the sky.
What are you looking at?
Study the cabins.
The little wooden gondolas dangle in the wind, their seats empty and floors littered with old ice cream papers and discarded tickets. A seabird has made a nest in one of the cabins, but even this looks abandoned. A remnant from a spring some 50-odd years ago. The wind gets stronger the higher you go. On a good day, you could see all the way to La Delta when you reach the top, and the masts and sails of dozens of pleasure crafts. The pleasure wheel stands still on the boardwalk, its 12 red cabins suspended in the air. There's a ticket office made out of an old gondola, its wooden frame the same shade of red as the ones above. A sign mounted on its side declares, 20 centimes for the ride of a lifetime. There are hustlers, addicts, rag and bone merchants, even entire families if they're particularly destitute, who've turned these cabins into huts and homes in the poorest parts of Revachon. The pleasure wheel stands still on the boardwalk. It's 12...
The one that Mr. Heidelstein mentioned?
Pleasure wheel used to take up the whole pier.
What is going on with you, detective?
Nothing's going on with you. Everything is perfectly fine. We're just here to look at the pleasure wheel.
Looking about the pleasure wheel and how it stopped bringing people any pleasure.
Well, here's the secret. I've never been on an amusement ride. There used to be one in Couronne, a small one, when I was a kid.
He stares right ahead, as if picturing the rickety wheel in the local marketplace, surrounded by kids.
I was always too small to be allowed on board. The harness didn't work. And by the time I was finally tall enough, the wheel had fallen apart. But anyway, we should get going. It's getting cold just standing here.
The pleasure wheel stands still on the boardwalk. It's 12... Some waves come crashing against the boardwalk, shattering the mirage. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper. 2 empty bottles. No, there's more in there.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Okay, so we came back, did that. Talked to the gal in church. Oh yeah, that's right. We have a point. We could check into one of these thoughts. Let's, you know what? Just so we're not wasting our time. 20 hours. Wasteland and reality. Probably don't want that one. Okay. 40, it takes 42 minutes for that one. That's funny. Actual art degree? I think I'm good with what I got. Alright, so let's maybe finally put a point in physical instrument. And what do I have on that's... Oh, this is a -2 to physical instrument. It gives +1 to shivers, huh? Maybe do the scarf. More pain threshold. All right.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the Headless Falcon Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
Win who back? I can't win her back. She's long dead historical figure. Or I should, yes. This is a task of mine. Sure.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Offer figurines to Dolores. We do it here?
The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and Why?
Because she's a stained glass window?
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. The mother of humanism towers.
Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Okay. What if I just force you to leave? Okay. What if you didn't have to leave? Talk to Andrew. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Convince her to cooperate.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I can help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Show her the production schedule.
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still,
What's the off-site copy and why do you need
it's a
it?
backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's
Okay.
making it extra simple for you.
Thanks.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Is it on
Oh
site?
god, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sound.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
I would have
Good.
been.
Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
And where exactly is the outside copy?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you.
Yep,
It has
yep.
red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying,
I found a note from the Ice Bear fridge. It said the offside copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offside copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulislav.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
Completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Why can't you go and get the...
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Why did she think...
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Yeah, they don't really like to get with the
She
times.
literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my Reims Civic. I'm not making this up.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic. Thanks.
He thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry
And
bar.
here's my Qualsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund.
Okay. We finally have a way to get into that damn ice cream maker. Nice. Cool. What does this do? Click this to open locked containers in the world. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. We can go let her know that we're done.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
I restocked the empty trap. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So who's going to check the trap?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
We'll
That
take care of it.
really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
The half moons of her glasses reflects you as she looks up at you.
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
Morel told me you'd
He's
seen it.
so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Oh, she made it up when she was little. It's kind of just stuck with her. It's real to you and him, and that's what matters.
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen, an extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
To hell with this. I still believe you saw the phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. The red check? Yeah, let's go for it.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time and diligence. Need something good.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
You know, this reminds you of the Pericarnassian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
You know, the Pericarnassians theorized that love was the key to immortality. What's the other option? Normally, when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something. No? I'll go for the encyclopedia option.
Oh, sweetie. I don't think the Pericarnassians were thinking of people in my situation. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
To hell with this. I still believe you saw the
A
Phasma.
true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it. How it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Let's see. You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Make sure you don't need some help getting to Gary's.
Oh, no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
It's been a pleasure, ma'am.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness. To ask the wind once more.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna need this.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an...
Okay. Do we have anything to physical instrument? Yes, we do. That on. So, how do we get to this?
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. Something close to you dies with a soft
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Oh, man.
The ice around it
It's
slowly
gonna take
melting.
forever. Wonder if we give it more time. Time would we give it, though? it's 13. How much money do I have? 27 bucks.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular sword.
One of the detective stories, right?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Hey, Brent. You've been thinking about buying a Ninja Creamy to make ice cream. Yeah? I've never heard of it.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
So I think we have a book. It passes. We can pass time, something like that.
In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen and the mistaken identity. The brittle paperback feels fragile to the touch. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches a pistol to his chest. Rising up behind him are two silhouettes wrapped in a passionate embrace. The tagline reads, "Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by someone who looks just like Dick Mullen." That seems to sum up the premise nicely. Needless to say, it violates nearly every RCM regulation for a detective to investigate a murder in which he is a suspect.
Are you really reading that, detective?
I need to know who this Dick Mullen guy is.
Good luck finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
The point is for the reader to feel like they're solving the crime along with Dick Mullen. A crude narrative convention, but no less effective for it.
All right. So this says it's 1:12. So
The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by an old friend, Charlie Spillane, who's come to Mullen to ask a favor on this dark and cold night. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vesper to a small town along the Insulindian coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked, then returns home where he passes out drunk, as he does most nights. An extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers of the law.
keep reading.
2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vesper police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vesper police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
Cops released a prime murder suspect so he can find the real killer? Are you shitting me?
What's the matter, detective?
I don't know who's writing this shit, but I get the feeling they aren't experts on homicide
The
investigations.
lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented in art and literature. They're not shitting you, detective. This is what the writers think passes for police procedure.
Okay, so Mullen didn't do
Of
it.
course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana Deneva.
Nice, a dame.
And not just any dame. She's truly one in a million, a knockout whose mind is as dangerous as her curves. But she's got a secret.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
She's any man's kind of woman, according to this book. Are you sure about that? Something about her gives you a bad feeling. What kind of secret is she hiding?
Shut up, Inland Empire. Nobody's asking you.
You couldn't handle a woman like that. Look at yourself. You couldn't even handle your... Stop. Don't say it.
They'll say
Nothing. Forget it. Go back to your story. In your hand, you hold.
what? So some time passed. About a half hour. I wonder if that's enough to make any difference in the roll.
This orange machine is dead still.
Apparently
It has
not.
a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Well, we can come back to this. We can see if more time passing will do anything for us, or we could just... Let's see. See if I can get some information. Like... So it looks like... Oh, are those still out there? Oh, geez. That's for Cult of the Lamb. I didn't realize those were still listed. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to give you those points back. Let's see. How do I fix that? No, you're fine. I didn't realize they were still there, so probably best to get those removed. Yeah, those are from when we played Cult of the Lamb. It's got a Twitch integration. Do drugs. All right, I think that's both of them. There we go. Well, okay. I guess I'm just gonna save scum this because
This orange machine.
mostly because I can't put any more points in the physical instrument. I have reached my cap. So I can't re-roll. I can't get more points to re-roll this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice groans and howls
shit.
under the strain of your giant Kvalsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Got it anyways. Didn't have to. That's right. Oh, that's right. We could drink alcohol for +1 to physical stuff. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep. A filament memory.
Yohei
with the words
Komaichirt.
off-site
X100.
copy written
First
on
try.
its side.
Yohei, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Alcohol not only gives you +1 to all skills, but it would raise the skill cap, so you could add another skill point to the skill too. Oh, really? So if it raises the skill cap and then you put another point in, do you get to keep that point? Really? So okay, so if you do that once and you get, and then you let that wear off, can you drink again and and sneak another point in, or can you only sneak 1 point in like that? Better experiment to find out. Take the filament.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Not really. Just get it to her. It's fine. I don't care that much. Okay.
Yes, what is it? Yes?
Fry the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door. What are you even hoping to
I
find?
have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Okay, now what? Play it cool. Play it cool, man. Play it cool. Or something's very wrong with that filament memory.
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
There.
Hold on.
He's behind the keyboard now, typing with some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything?
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing
I've
speed.
never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
You did? You found the coordinates? Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church, where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
She pats the mainframe.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Better. Do I need to write this down? Oh no. Alright.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this
Thanks, Yohei.
task, a child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
What, you don't trust my intellectual capabilities? No, okay.
Thanks.
It's fine. Third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Okay, move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away. Or move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right. Oh. Okay.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Oh, stop it.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Okay.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to just be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume that something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary.
It's scary, but we have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press the unmute on the key.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it.
Come on. Did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
Rest her face in her hands, massaging her forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this This is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception check. Alright. Let's try it. Perception. Alright, let's see. What do we got for that? We've got a few things, I think. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought we did. Maybe I've already got them on. Ah. Yeah, we can get one more there. Alright. Give that a whirl.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna? What if... Take the headphones off. What if we just need a better sound
A
system?
better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
If only there was somebody nearby with sound equipment. That would be pretty fucking convenient. That would... One might say it was hardcore.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
How do I reverse my earlier cheer?
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
They can help us with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great. I'll go talk to them.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Okay. So is this going to be a suggestion thing?
Winter, slow to let go of Revachon, flecks some more wet snow from above. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
Shivers tells some of the weirdest stories. All right. So now we can get a big scope of what's going on in the city. What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast. The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume, where the Philippian kings were interred with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
Who talks more, Encyclopedia, Shivers, or Trent Hiddleston? Hiddleston? Is that the name of the voice actor?
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Oh, Trant's the guy with his son by the billboard. Oh, wow. Who talks the most of those three? Of those three, I'd say Shivers.
After rubies, Melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent.
But yeah, Trant does go on forever if you let him. And apparently so does Shivers.
2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
Magenta cocaine? Magenta?
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Yeah. How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know. Few Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
To the west. Okay, what's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism, Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds. A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood, clean white light coming from the windows of a clean cube-shaped office building hidden amidst ruins. A secret.
What's in the north?
The abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Lisette's sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
Further north.
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves. Sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the inlets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet?
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
For the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air-brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos, wild pines, Zam, Morian, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
What's in the
The
south?
raised motorway 881, with vehicles whooshing past one another day and night, while those who reside beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox?
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
Yeah, no big deal. Just a gunship hanging out. No big deal. It's fine.
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further south.
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41.
Whoa.
Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells. A chill comes over you.
Where
crawling down your back. The
is
sand
Ruby?
under your near. Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all.
What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the sands, wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Stomp your feet for warmth.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Thanks, Shivers. Wait. Waiting. Were you supposed to visit somewhere when it was snowing? That was it. I believe that was it. So, Sharp was telling me the skill Shivers literally has, like, comes into play when you're shivering. When it's cold, when it's raining, when it's, you know, dark out. When your body is physically cold, you start getting feedback from Shivers. And Shivers, what was it? It also represents your connection to the, like your connection to the city or something like that. Yeah. Raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I've managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
The Speed Freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins excited.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
And you're still sure about keeping out our little side business? Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and anodic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Andre waves to the other Speed Freaks. Alright. They've moved in. Looks like they're already in. Alright. No, it said come back in a couple of hours, but you think it's like instant?
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the
Now
sound.
the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
We get to pick the name? Hell yeah.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium. Fuck yes. I love it.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
I said the title.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
I wish I could be angry, but it's a wry smile.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Fuck yeah.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves But it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of
That
lame.
soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called
Yes,
dancing.
my man.
He jumps up and down with glee. His moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club
Talk.
lights.
What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
No words, just dance. So this is a white check. We would need savoir-faire.
Goodbye, officer.
I don't know if I have enough for anything. Let's see. Savoir-faire, huh? I got a lot of minus to it. I don't know that I have any plus. Take meth? Yeah, no, I'm good. The sunglasses. Gosh. That's the only plus I have.
Oh, hey, man.
What does that do for
Good to
us?
see you.
It's still 3%. I have to get a 12. It's such a
Goodbye, officer.
I would have to get a 12. Let's see. Sneak under the noises, sneak under their noses and stun with immense panache. Ah, the old sneaking. The old sneaky. Sure. Why not?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Wait, so it's an 18, right?
Goodbye,
18.
officer.
And we have +5. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty high. Good grief.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Thanks, Limbic System. Alright.
Goodbye, officer.
The Lion Church, the place to be. Make some noise, my church people.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer. One reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
To make it harder core. Oh, really? Physical instrument? Oh, man. Physical instrument. Alright. I'll try. Gonna make it harder core.
Yeah! Harder!
No, that would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin, and 400-meter hurdles. Discus.
Wait, do my tools give... Good drink.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going?
What? What did you say?
How's the project going?
Hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
You just ask him.
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata! A place to be, apparently! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
Please route Suna's signal through your
To the
speakers.
Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, it's
Oh,
right there.
She uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line in. You hear a satisfying click.
Oh, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him! Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody, don't panic. I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes.
Yes, what is it?
All right, you can.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
He's so hardcore.
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
All ready. Ready!
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large, somehow.
Proceed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural.
Could it be? No way. That would have to be. Anyways.
The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. a great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Uh-oh.
It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear the egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
Never heard anything this hardcore in my life. What's that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks like she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around
Cracks
you.
appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
All right, what should we do, chat? Let it go, or mute it. I saved before this. Let it go. All right, everybody, don't panic. It's beautiful.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off.
Holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here.
Stop poking me!
Where's the turn it up option?
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Whatever you do, don't stop
But
it.
then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Tim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here, and you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You want to write Sluisa?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now?
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Hail unknown? Hail unknown. That sounds familiar. Pale? Can we read up on this somewhere? I thought. Alright.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Let's see. These kids got spunk. I admire that. Better here than in the tent. It wasn't safe.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Let's see. What do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
Over 300 years old?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Sounded on
Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing. A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
Okay, what is the learning architecture?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out? Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires, put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss, slowly peeled by the wind. Your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Copman? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Where's that quote from?
A Sarai-E's man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother. A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
But you guys said about love and hardcore.
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
You propose dance music will supplant the system?
Melodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her innocence. Mind your words.
You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world's spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are. I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
What a strange choice of caustic. Overflow. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
It's a nice window.
Why do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about that damn window.
All right, fine. Let's see, how you settling
Hard to
in?
say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though.
Iago.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
Let's see, what did Tiago tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
There are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
Sarcophagus for what?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it. I don't know, and it's not something they properly understood either, what it does, but it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
Well, it seems less than structurally
No,
sound.
it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Suna's gonna
Seems
fail?
to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing.
Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
What's with the
They're
clothes?
hardcore.
That's
They're
it?
just clothes.
Are they? I thought there would be more to it.
It's just a style, you know, normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
Okay.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike.
Contact Mike
no,
is...
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God. Okay.
New skill point. Hell yeah. Let's see.
Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the crabman. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crabman. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. Who do you want to know about? Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser.
What does he organize?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Anyway. Yes.
Could it be that he's balding? Him thinking this is his last
Come to
chance?
think of it, yes.
This is the first time you've heard her laugh.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that, in a shop somewhere. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself. Sir, I abide by the law.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her, and she lets on.
It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Kind of. I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. I hope you do. Who do you want to know about?
Let's see. Okay.
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
He told me it was this. What exactly is a party
Melodic
boy?
music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
No offense taken. Go on. You don't have to tell me rock is backward. I'm the future man.
Okay. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Where is he from?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the banlieues. A wretched heap of closed-down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Me? I'm a silver bird. It means I don't answer questions about myself.
Let's see.
All right. There is.
You have to answer me.
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
Okay. So we got a skill point. So this is... We could spend a point to get a little better at dancing. What was his?
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
This is a physical instrument check. I guess I didn't try that yet. Physical instrument. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
Needs more bass.
What?
The young man makes a sudden move, like he's about to turn the volume down, but that would be ridiculous. And a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick so that you can't get it out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I was thinking you would know. Nowhere? I'm not going to become some sort of anotic cop. I've got enough capo types already? No way. We get all the capo types. I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about hypnotic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
It's up to the police to make the beats go harder. All right, I'll see if I can come up with something on my own. A citizen investigation. It's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
He falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Fan 8's jam. Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
There is a hawthorn tree On Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal, a reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain. I've been there. Wait, there's a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal?
Oh, I know this. I can tell you where it is.
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that. I could have said that.
and the mosaic sidewalk. But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway.
Does it?
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
I'll go with Shivers. I don't know that I want to give him the reel with the sad music on it. That seems weird. I don't know that that would mix well. Let's see if we can, especially for a Nautic. Maybe we can find something else.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, right. Something about not knowing what the pail is. I don't know what the pail is. I guess I'll sit on the point for now. So, find a tape with a melody for Egghead. Okay. What about traffic jam over there? Let's... we want to... Mosaic... Let's say it was over here? Well, we can't mess with the wall anymore, huh? Alright.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Conceptualization. I'm not currently doing anything. Currently have any bonuses to it. There's this. It. Guess we could put a point into it. Since we are our art cop.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Damn.
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
And that's
No, it's great.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, piggo.
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits.
Thanks, Cindy.
But I'm all out of fuel oil.
Fuel?
He looks at the paint dripping down the wall and back at her, struck by the sudden realization.
That wasn't paint. It was heavy fuel oil, marked red for use by government vehicles.
What do you think I was using? Aquarels?
You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your Kanema? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil. Paint and a brush. You're ready to do this.
Yeah? Alright. Let's see what we need to do to get this done. Assume. Alright, let's see what is required.
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Mother of all walls. Fuck the police. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful is going to happen. No parking. I'll leave it blank for now. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam?
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
Yeah. Okay. We did it. We painted the wall. We did the thing. Oh, let's see what she thinks of it.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the corner of yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me.
The inspiration will come to her once hell is set loose on the streets. It's too calm right now.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Oh, these are the two punks over there. Oh, right.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Goals are silly. What are you even trying to achieve?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Backing away. Okay. Cindy the fucking Skull, yeah. She's weird, man. What was the skill roll for this
Vigilance
one?
officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Composure, right. Let's see.
That rider's fucking light.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Oh, I don't want their jackets. Oh, there's the tree. Hey. Okay, let's see what we gotta do for this.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are caught in its branches, fluttering in the breeze. Just like promised, you've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages.
Right. Disentangle the chain. Karaoke superstar. And we have the multi-tool.
With slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
What's the tape for?
I promise to make Van Eyck Jam hit a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken.
I haven't stolen anything.
Do you think nobody knows how to fix it?
Hey, Duke. How you doing? I think at least one of the ravers would know how to fix broken tape. They want to set up a nightclub. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Maybe he can point me in the right direction.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape. Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk, number 8102. Underneath a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease.
Been a nervous wreck. Offered on a home today. Hey, so that's right. You were gonna go see another one today, and so you narrowed it down and made an offer. Congrats. Well, let us know how it goes. Hey, Core. Popping in to say hello and goodbye. I hope you have a great stream. Oh, all right. Hello and goodbye. You're happy a player on your favorite baseball team won the home run derby. Hey, awesome. Well, it sounds like it's been a good day. We even have an empty cassette tape. Raleigh? Is that who got it?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Do you know magnetic?
You mean re-spoolie? Yeah, I do, but...
Great, could you do it, please? This is important. I need to be able to play this tape for something.
But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty worthless.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
It could be the same. It could be the next big thing for the local dance music.
What do you mean?
You know that old church down the
Yes.
coast?
What about it?
I helped some young ravers turn this place into a nightclub, and they play these weird beats there, which they call anodic music.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes. But this tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in this.
He looks at the bundle of the tape in front of him. It shimmers under the shop's dazzling light show.
Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
It was Cal Raleigh for the Seattle Mariners. First catcher ever, and first Mariners player since Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, wow. That's incredible. You're a Yankees fan. Blame your dad. So I respect Raleigh for his fight for home run leader with Judge. Hey.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs. You know these visuals would look super cool in the church.
Hey, those visuals you got there would look great in the church. Point at the lights in the pawn shop.
Yeah, I bet they would. All those lights in a massive church hall. A sanctuary filled with hand-picked positive photons. There would be no room for sadness in such a place. It's a brilliant vision.
There's a but, isn't there? There's always a but.
You and me, we could make this all become true. Mankind needs this.
Yeah, man, no. I rather like this place happy too. You know, where I work. This tape is all I can do for you and your friend's nightclub project.
This tape is all I can do for you and your friend's nightclub project. He nods at the fixed tape in the counter shop. You're mad at the Yanks for sweeping the M's earlier in the week? But I don't know how Judge can be so good at so many things. At least Yankee Stadium isn't Little League ballpark, like the garbage the Astros play in. Damn. I say that to my dad all the time. Just like, imagine being that good at everything. He's like a video game character. Wow, a lot of hate for the Astros. Damn.
There's no way to turn this around, I'm afraid.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for True Passion Project. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay.
Okay. So now we have a new reel. So can I use my portable boombox to play it and see what's on the tape? They cheated. They won a World Series and didn't have to give it up. Of course, I'll always hate them. They have too much short man energy from his super sus reaction of not wanting his jersey ripped off when he hit the walk-off. Like, why? What's under there? They cheated. Won a World Series and didn't have to give it up? Oh. Wait. They won a World Series, were proven to have cheated, but were not forced to give it up? Is that what you mean? Only the manager and a few coaches got fired. Wow. $18-inning game. Damn. Wait, when did the Astros win a World Series? When did all this go down? Oh, 2017. Oh, wow. Okay. How do I play the tapes? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't listen to what's on it? Oh. Okay. Weird. All right. Here you go.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
He clicks the switch. The tape starts
A
spinning.
hand on his ear. He listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
No, actually, I found it tangled up in a hawthorn tree.
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready.
Wow! Here's that? The signs match perfectly! Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Here we go, the mixing.
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song, and you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
You loved it ever since you were a kid. Your dad really installed it in me, and it's something we bond over to this day. Oh, nice. Ah, thanks for the follow, Sky Collective. Welcome. Hardcore to the mega. But it's not quite hyper hardcore.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough.
For the love of the game. Less than 3.
Core, aw. Thank you so much for the bits, Core. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hydrate.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence.
RC
that
Duke
against
Geared.
fantastic
X100. Ko-o-o-om run.
Ah, Duke. Thank you for the bits. Oh, you guys. She didn't space it out.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well. Something mysterious is going on here.
Sounds like, oh man, what do we say? Definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. Fits too well. Sounds like a local folk song remix.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that? Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
What if we use the crazy sound assault from Suna's experiment, tamed it, made it pulse?
But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore.
We got an interface, huh? The audio onslaught can be tamed. Connect the dots. But we need interfacing. What was this? We can get +1 interfacing temporarily for 50 minutes. Oh no, but if it's a positive, once you conceptualize it, I think it becomes a negative. But maybe not. Oh, I don't have a, I can't even unlock that. I need a, we would need a skill point for that, which we are, oh, okay, we're ways off. Interfacing, huh? Interfacing. What do I have for that? Anything for interfacing? I do already have +1 to the roll currently. Yeah, that's the gloves. That's where the +1 is coming from. Yeah. I thought it was an actual wolf whistle. Yes. I know, wouldn't be able to hear it, but shut up. No, that's what that... It is a wolf whistle. That's what that's called. That's what it means to do a wolf whistle. It's not an actual wolf whistling. So, interfacing.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make something up anyway.
No.
The young man bobs his head to the music, much as before.
I mean, we... Yeah, let's see. Interfacing. Did we never get this? Wait, I do have to ask him about the rest of the armor? Really? Alright, hang on. Go see if we can get some more experience points. Like a dog whistle. Well, that would be called a dog whistle. That's a different thing. A dog whistle is a whistle used to call dogs to get their attention because they can hear it. A wolf whistle is literally the sound effect where you go when you see like a pretty dude or lady. I can't whistle because of my filter. It won't, I don't think it'll pick it up.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
You like art, Kuno?
Fuck no, art shit.
What about your little locust city then?
It's not art, it's fucking brutal. Nothing pussy about it. The fuck out of here.
Even the pigs think it's garbage.
Look, bitches, Kuno's gonna wrap it up for you. Talk business, or the fuck about it.
Where's the rest of the armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Fuck imp had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kick off an imaginary.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You said
Kuno
that.
doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Manana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
You're just telling me about this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
You're testing.
Get lost!
Kuno's.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't trying to get.
The boy knows he has an addictive personality.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
What the fuck is wrong with these kids?
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
What the I fucking hate this kid.
Everybody!
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason. You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can.
The whole charade was about to establish dominance over you.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
Yeah, you deserve.
Oh God, do something quick. They're gonna start that again.
Okay.
Kuno beat.
I told you not to tempt such forces. Now, how about we go and do something?
Alright, there you go. Did I? Yeah.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Fuck no. Art shit. It's not art.
Even the pig.
Look, bitches. Kuno's got the fuck about it. Kuno doesn't give a shit. That fuck. Do you remember that? Kuno doesn't. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea. Rugby style. Yeah? You wanna fuck on someone about. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Curious, my liege. Why?
Yeah?
Still, seems suspicious. He may have.
You're tested.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't.
Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. So Manana potentially had something to do with the armor going away.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
You were supposed to know about the...
The little boy had the good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
Sort of technical stuff.
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Oh, the leggings were on the arm, were on the body. No? Oh.
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hanging, and later some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Nice. From what I learned, it was a very heavy, boring set of armor. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole. Like I said before.
Okay, so did that fit? No. Kuno lied to you? We have to return to Kuno and confront him? I don't want to talk to him anymore. No!
Fuck does Kuno care? So?
I could try to shut him down again. I could, but... he told me you promised to stick the pigs on him. He said thank you, wasn't too keen on chasing down the armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
Let's move on.
That's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back after this shit. You better have something...
Yeah, real interesting.
That's it?
Kuno doesn't...
That ends it? It's done? Really? Okay.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Your test.
Get lost!
Kuno's Kuno pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third.
Kuno doesn't trying to get.
The boy.
Watch out, Kun! Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help!
Escalate!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Appeal to his reason? Yeah.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
God.
No!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
No one?
This is where Kuno establishes dominance. Change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Oh my God.
Look,
For emphasis.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look.
Relax. He can't read. There's a dead body, remember. That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
I know what you're nothing.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's...
Kuno turned you...
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit...
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Oh my God. So basically, all we can do is hit him. That's how we. No, not quick save. God damn it.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno does...
The only way we can get out of that questioning is to basically hit him. He deserves it, but feels weird. Okay. Yeah, their tasks. Help Egghead with the beat. We need interfacing to accomplish that. Okay. Well, we can go do this. Take responsibility. Oh wait, Kuno lied to you. Return and confront him. Oh, we can't go back to the. Yeah, I'm curious actually. Is there more to it? Wait. Actually, I really am curious about this. Is there a way to find the gloves? I don't know.
Fuck does Kuno care? So?
Let's just get this done. So thank you.
Kuno said.
Look, pig.
Good idea.
You got fucked after this shit.
Yeah, wheeling.
Kuno.
Okay. Got that done. Okay. Offer this one. Look for the Sunday friend. The smoke on the balcony should know where he is. Okay. It's the Sunday friend. Take law responsibility. Let's get this out. Alright.
Hi again, Gendarme.
I need to talk with your Sunday friend again. It's about committee business.
Oh, a committee. How interesting. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this committee about?
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
It's about assigning a lot of responsibility.
God, of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me I need a little more responsibility, as though I don't have enough going on already. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see. He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
Look for him along the coast.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Okay. Gone for a stroll along the coast. Where exactly would that be? Coast.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few poor things. This is it, the scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it. Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Looks like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
We've had a couple party goers.
Looks like it.
Great time. This was some kind of theater to them, a circus production by a great clown. Was this party against the law or the ice like this? It was probably a public danger. Was it? Oh, was this party against the law on being? Okay.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Okay. All right, down the coast. Look for the guy. We could also talk to her about taking the boat to that island, which we do need to do at some point. But let's see if we can find this guy. Yeah, historical sites. Oh, there's that one area over here. The mural on the other side.
trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. These poor things. A few locusts, poor thing.
Was there a check I could... For suspect.
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Was it? Check.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. A slogan used to
Never mind. Okay, so this is locked. Curiosity. If I put this on, does that look? It does. Oh, that's how we get into these things. It's like the key to the city. Oh shit. I feel like there was something else. Is it this? Yeah. Postcard! Okay. Gone for a stroll along the coast. You need to go check that.
just dead. Poor thing.
Okay. Here, huh? Yeah, wait, where's the... Finding the shot came from... I still have yet to cross off the boardwalk and the island. I feel like I've gone all over the place on the boardwalk, but I'm still missing... Oops. Can we get in over here? No. Can we climb that? No. Okay. Maybe I just click on it. I can see it if I zoom out enough. There is something up there. Here. No. Huh. There is something to interact with.
You see, a slogan.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Cross the boardwalk off my list. Let's see. Yeah, too far. I think there was a door over here or something. Yeah, here we go. What's this? Oh. Plus what? Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies +1 logic. Sorry, +1 empathy, -1 logic. Okay. That was it. Is there anything else that I couldn't get into? But now I can with my magical multi-tool. Alright, guess not.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you in this waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Looking for someone.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Oh, we might have stayed in the neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Past few days.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning. Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Oh? Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation, very conceptual. I wasn't feeling it. It was an accident. I got drunk and apparently drove it in the sea.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all. Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotvaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Maybe we don't do more frivolous side activities? Like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area, or...
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
Wait, how do I... Did I ask her on Wednesday? Maybe that's what it is. I gotta wait another day. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. That's true. Today, today is Thursday. Right. We didn't get over here till Wednesday. I asked her about taking me out to the island. She said it was going to be 2 days. So we can't get out to the island until tomorrow. So we need to figure out the boardwalk. And we need to figure out where the smoker friend, the Sunday friend is. All right. So let's see if I can figure this out. I feel like I've definitely been along the boardwalk, so I've missed something. What is this? Okay. In the basement of the building? Oh. Can't get to that yet. Okay. And it looks like the other part's a point of no return. Okay. So that's a thing that just will progress as we do the main stuff. Fair? I don't want to get too deep into it. So okay. The Sunday friend is over here somewhere. I just gotta find him. All right. Ah, there he is. Alright, let's see what this is all about.
As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave. He appears completely at ease, like a common holidaymaker.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out, no? What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast?
I need help forming a committee. I'm trying to assign la responsabilité.
My friend, if it's la responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you. There's no need to form such a committee, because it already exists.
God, of course it does. These moral intern types.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities. To put it simply, they are the ultimate arbiters of la responsabilité in this part of the world.
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but alas, I am not actually in Martinez.
What? Where is he then? He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
You're only here on personal business.
Précisément. Officially, I am still in La Delta, preparing for an upcoming conference on fuel oil derivatives. That's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not officially in.
It's an urgent matter. I need to get in touch. Or, I say, how am I supposed to contact the committee then?
Well, under ordinary circumstances, the committee contacts you.
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer.
Why do I need to go through... What do I need to go through Archer to speak to the committee?
You see, in addition to being an airborne artillery platform, Coalition Warship Archer is also the linchpin of the Coalition's surveillance and communications infrastructure in Revachol.
It's watching us?
And listening. It has the most objective vantage point in the entire city. Not to mention a vast array of radio, photographic, and meteorological monitoring instruments.
Huh.
I find it a great comfort to know there are benevolent powers watching over all, in strict accordance with the Wayfarer Act and the Bristol-Mune Conventions.
The Bristol-Mune Conventions are a series of international agreements governing the treatment of military personnel and civilians in theaters of war, as well as occupied territories. In practice, they are more talked about than observed.
How does one go about contacting Coalition Warship?
This is quite the problem. Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it, so it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on Coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-Coalition use. Yes, it is a bit of a conundrum. I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it.
Do you know any?
Unfortunately not, no. I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the coalition government, not very well versed in technology.
Sounds like something that programmer we met in the church might be able to help with.
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
What are you doing here?
Well, that's très simple. I was visiting the fishing village just north of here. They have applied for a series of microloans to revitalize the old market. And well, I wished to see the situation firsthand. And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided to stroll down here. It's quite peaceful, isn't it?
You know there was a mass execution right over there.
Really? Here? How can you be sure?
For one, that wall over there is covered in bullet holes.
Ah, Is that what those pockmarks are? I might have guessed. Fascinating how much history is contained right here.
Are you just going to let him get away with these generalities and euphemisms?
Can't even begin to think
Well
critically
said.
about it.
Let us just be grateful that we don't live in such fascinating times. Ah bon? I'm all ears, officer. And then, well, really? Ah, a very useful gift for a police detective, I'm sure. Fascinating how much history is contained right here. If
Are you just going to let...
Well said.
Unbelievable.
Ah bon? I'm all ears. Always my...
Alright. Bureaucrats. Just the worst. Big Brother, anyone? I know, right? There's apparently just a warship flying around, listening and watching everything we do.
Yes, what is it?
Do you have any contact Coalition warship?
You're asking me to circuit bend onto coalition radio frequencies. You want to know is it possible? Probably. But is it a good idea? I'm not so sure. The main difficulty will be finding an antenna powerful enough to reach those frequencies. Unfortunately, you can't exactly buy mega long-wave antennas off the shelf.
She's not joking. Even the RCM has to receive special approval from the coalition to access that kind of equipment.
Radio relay tower at Land's End. Could that
I
work?
highly doubt it. That tower is barely able to transmit shortwave signals across the bay. To generate megalow frequencies, we're going to need a much larger antenna.
She has an idea, though. You can see the tiny signal lights firing inside her brain.
I don't see any alternative. We're just going to have to build the antenna ourselves.
We can just build an antenna? Now we're talking. What do we have to do?
We need metal, a lot of it. The taller the structure, the better. Something that is both prominent and easily accessible. If it's near a power source, even better. Yes, what is it?
Close your eyes. Unfold your mental map of Martinez. It's morning. You're standing on the plaza before the whirling in rags. The wind pushes a piece of tear across the cracked tiles. From the north comes the malicious laughter of two children.
For the roundabout.
You turn around. The morning sun is blinding. You bring your hand to your brow, and a great shadow materializes before you. A towering beast, frozen in mid-air.
Statue of Philip III.
The dead king and his horse. It could work.
It may work, you think, but why do you feel like there may be a terrible cost?
We'll need an adequate power supply and a great quantity of cable. If we connect the cables to some of the stranded lorries, we could theoretically increase the antenna's wavelength exponentially.
Whatever ambivalence she had about your project before, she's now fully engaged in solving this technical puzzle.
Could there be, but that's going to be a terrible cost. Are there like different options? I kind of want to go back and see.
Quiet. I'm doing maths. It's completely ridiculous, but I believe we could transform the entire roundabout into one solid fractal antenna.
A note of awe in her voice. She's shocked and pleased by her own audacity.
The very big antenna.
Yes, Very likely the largest private antenna in Revachol. I have plenty of cables and amplifiers on hand. The power supply, I will secure on my own. All we require now is the radio transceiver itself.
I'm supposed to find a radio
I cannot
transceiver.
answer that for you, but I don't expect it to be that difficult. There's no shortage of radios around here. If you have real to spare, you might even be able to buy one. But it doesn't really matter where it comes from, so long as it works.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema.
Do radio computers have transceivers in them? In the office near the harbor? Radio in that office near the harbor. Oh. Right. Do radio computers have transceivers in them?
Certainly, though it requires a fair amount of technical finesse to remove them. Frankly, it's not worth the bother. Just find a regular radio.
I think I saw a radio in the office near the harbor.
That sounds like a perfectly adequate radio.
All right.
In the meantime, I will gather the rest of the materials. We will meet back here when you have it.
Okay. It's also the radio. I think there's a radio up in the Whirling Rags, but yeah, we'll just go to the harbor office. It's fine. Hypno Gamma +3 morale. The hell? Did I just take drugs? I may have just taken some drugs. Not entirely sure what just happened.
The file cabinet standard drawer slides shut. A common office radio, like any of those found in countless waiting rooms, lounges, and other semi-public spaces all over the world.
Kim, how do I get the transceiver out of this
There's
thing?
usually a little switch somewhere. Ah yes, it's the one that says release.
The lock disengages with a nice click. You may now safely remove the transceiver unit.
Examine
There's nothing obviously remarkable about it. It's about the size of a common pasta box, with knobs of molded plastic. What else is there to say? If this transceiver were a person, it would be an accountant at a large logistics firm. Perfectly competent, but unexceptional.
I suppose it does have a certain no-nonsense appeal, if you prefer that sort of thing.
The transceiver appears quite at peace with its appearance.
Think we'll actually be able to reach the coalition
You've
with this?
surprised me more than once during the course of our investigation. But I have to say, it still seems like a remote scenario.
With its transceiver...
Kim's like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Wasn't there something over here I couldn't get into? There's been a few things that I've constantly been like, man, I wish I could get into that. Figure that out. Oh. Signal blue naval coat. Ah. Cool. All right. Guess I'll look back here just in case. Anything else? I don't think so. Hmm? Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else showing up. At least over this way. Alright, cool. Alright, well that is where we're going to stop for the day. Save there. Alright. Thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday, 8 p.m. Central for more Disco Elysium. Let's see. In the meantime, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Say hi to Sharply Dressed Man. He's playing some Final Fantasy 16. And I'll see you folks on Thursday. Take care.